Some people say the NFL won't even be around in like 40 years. Some people say football in general won't be played by the end of my lifetime. But what will the NFL look like on this game in 30 years? That is what we are testing today. I hope you guys are all having an absolutely awesome day. What we are doing is I'm about to sim 30 years into the future. Okay, and you're probably looking at me like, dude, that's so lame. No, I'm not going to show you guys it all. I'm going to be in and out of the house today. I have some classes going on and stuff, so I'm back in school. But I'm just going to be clicking. We're going to see what the NFL looks like in 30 years. I need you guys right now to do me a huge favor. Smash the like button. Hit subscribe. We are like literally so close to 350,000 subs. So close. I might do an Omega video, but let me just show you guys on the screen exactly what I'm going to do. I have the Titans right here. They're my favorite team. I'm going to be using them. Obviously, at the end, we'll be able to see all the teams no matter what. All I'm going to be doing is going to Advanced Week, Sim 10 years, and I'm going to do that 3 times, and that's going to be the video. So let's go ahead and begin this. It's going to be a long journey, and we're going to talk a lot at the end. We're going to try and figure everything out. But 30 years definitely will probably take at least 3 to 4 hours, so I'll reconvene in this video a little bit later in the day. And yeah, let's go ahead and sim 10 years.
A few moments later.
What's up, guys? So I am back here. We are 30 years later. I gotta be honest with you guys, it is 6,000 degrees in my apartment right now. This is the hottest day. We're at like 95% humidity. I feel like I'm gonna pass out, but I was like, I gotta finish this video. I gotta get this done. And under these lights, it's absolutely killing me, but it is what it is. So 30 years down the road, definitely not a small amount. The first thing that I see when I go on here is, boom, they are forcing my coach to retire. So 30 years later, Mike Mularkey is gonna retire. We have a lot of stuff to look at. I wanna make sure that I see, like, it won't let me see the free agents, the trade center, stuff like that, but I should still be able to see pretty much everything else. Plus, like, we're in the 2046 season, which is absolutely crazy. Let's go get stats, because the main thing that I want to see is, like, records. That, to me, is the main thing that I'm the most interested in, is seeing the records. So, passing yards, career, oh my gosh. Okay, so it appears 30 years later, Eric Gradkowski, sorry, my chair is not, like, I got my new gaming chair. Came in the mail today. I've been setting it up today also in this heat, and it's just not comfortable. It's not to my specifications yet. So it's just, I'm a little bit uncomfortable. Gradkowski, Schmidt, Aaron Rodgers goes, Tom Brady, Roethlisberger, Van Dyke, Millis, Bradshaw, Manning, and then Favre all the way down there. So this is crazy. How many of these guys are new people that they're saying are going to break these records? Gradkowski, Schmidt. So of the people that we know, the game is saying that in their career, Aaron Rodgers is going to have the most passing yards out of anybody. That's kind of what the game is saying without saying it there. It's just saying that Aaron Rodgers is going to be an absolute stud, which really is not even all that surprising. Let's go over here. Peyton Manning, you can see Peyton, Drew Brees, Wallace. Okay, so the most in one season is still Peyton Manning in 2014 and then Drew Brees. In 2043, Wallace came in and just turned into a beast for the Chargers. But like, it appears as the league went on, passing didn't get more popular, because some people would argue like, oh, eventually maybe passing will become, people will become better, the league will be more pass driven. It does not appear that it is. You can see that Peyton Manning and Drew Brees are still at the top in terms of season. I don't know if the game, I don't think the game would ever do that. I don't know if they changed quarters or if they changed season length. Literally no idea, but kind of interesting. So who else is down here? Big Ben, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and a lot of randoms. So, like, I'm curious to go look at the rosters after this and just see who some of these guys are. But first, we're looking at all the passing yards and all the records at every single position in the league. Passing yards in one game was 554, set by Nick Van Brocklin of the Rams. These are, like, how do they come up with these names? Like, they sound like legit. Warren Moon, 1991. Phillip Rivers in 2018. So that's like within the first, like, year of the simulation he did that. Matt Schwab, yeah. Schwab. I just said Schwab. I did not mean to say Matt Schwab. He got it in 2013. I kind of forgot about that, but low-key, as I think back a little bit, I do kind of remember that whole situation. Denver, Esiason. I don't know how to say his name. He's a real player, and I just messed up his name, so you guys are going to think I'm a noob now. Big Ben, Dan Marino, and Matt Stafford. Okay, so now, passing touchdowns. We're going to go through this relatively quick, but the records is the main reason I simmed 30 years, because I just want to see what holds up. Passing records, 8 passing touchdowns in a game. Luckman, all of these are new. Except for Peyton Manning, the 2014 one. Nick Foles is obviously there too. There's a lot of ties for this, but the most is now Schmidt. It happened in the year 2023, and he ended up breaking it. Season, Peyton Manning in terms of passing TDs. I need to, okay, go here, passing TDs. Peyton Manning still has 55. Tom Brady. It appears all of these kind of held up. All of the record for passing touchdowns, they seem to hold up kind of over time, the season one at least. Let's look at career passing touchdowns. Eric Gradkowski. It looks like you're the best ever, man. It looks, I'm just saying it, I think Eric Gradkowski may be the best quarterback of all time, judging by how all of this went down. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Willis, Manning. Okay. Quarterbacks, I'm kind of sick of looking at quarterbacks. We want to see rushing yards. Emmitt Smith still. Shocking. Emmitt Smith is still the leader in career rushing yards, which is kind of cool. That record appears to not be going away. Walter Payton, Ezekiel Elliott. These are the cool ones that we'll see. Cummings from the Eagles. Sanders. I'm guessing these are new ones. Le'Veon Bell got up there. Moon. Devontae Freeman. That's some respect to Devontae. And Frazier. Let's see the season. I want to see if anybody ended up beating the Eric Dickerson. No. These still kind of stand. 2004. Then only all of these are old. So it appears running the ball kind of went out of style. Running the ball a lot in one season, like no one ever is going to beat that Eric Dickerson like rushing yard. It appears. Let's go rushing touchdowns season. LT, like a lot of these records are holding up. Steele is up there. Let's go single game rushing yards. What's the most? 296 for AP in 2008. 1970. Yeah, no new guys. So, a lot of the passing records got broken. Like, they got smashed. Obliviated. I don't even know what I'm saying. Shout out to my second channel, Obliviate. Go check it out, link below. But a lot of, like, the running stats appears to not have changed at all. So, I'm interested to look at receiving yards. So, career receiving yards. Let's see. Jerry Rice, Jones, Odell. So, they're saying Jones, Odell, and DeAndre are going to be, like, 2, 3, 4 on the best receivers of all time. Don't know if I believe that, but like that's what the game thinks in 30 years. Brown, Fitzgerald, just with like the way that NFL has changed into such more of like a passing league. But it appears nobody even gets close to like Jerry Rice. No matter what, no one gets close in a season. Did anyone beat that in a season? Calvin Johnson, no, it looks like nobody got it in a game. Receiving yards is what I want. Who got the most? 2014, 1946. None of those were even touched. Okay, receiving TDs, I don't really care that much. Catches, Brandon Marshall. Did any of these new guys fight for it? It does not appear they did. Let's go career catches. Still Jerry Rice, Tony. Like, none of these records I don't think are going to be touched. Fitz is up there with 1205, so he obviously finished off his career pretty well. Let's get some defensive stuff. Interception. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's just a season. I was looking at career. Oh, I thought he had the career one. Defensive sacks, career. Smith, White, Aaron Donald ends up third all-time in career sacks. That is pretty cool. Joey Bosa's up there. J.J. Watt must kind of fall off a little bit later in his career, probably due to injuries. Myles Garrett with the Golden Eagles. So there was some expansion that went on. There's a lot of stuff that went down in this, and it's all weird. It really all is all weird. Interceptions, free safety, tunnel, Rod Woodson, Lane. I don't know if that's a real human. I'm like, if it is, I'm going to be embarrassed, but I never really heard about him. I'm going to just take the L if it is, but we're going to go away from NFL records for a little bit. I want to look at some just straight up player stats for a season. Will it give us the overalls of these players? I want to see if I can find just a straight roster where we can start looking at who the best players in the league now are 30 years down the road. So let's see. The Bears have a 99 overall halfback in Bryant Lone. Looks like through evolution, teams are getting a little bit better. Teams seem to be getting a little bit better. The best quarterback in the league, let's just go through this. So I'm just trying to see, like, none of you guys will probably ever go through the pain that I went through today to do this. So I just want you guys to be able to see absolutely everything that you may or may not be curious about. You can see, oh my gosh. Graham Barrett, shout out. Shout out to the Dolphins. Shout out to Madden 18. For throwing me in the game. Not that they did it on purpose. I don't care. I love you. But it appears all the quarterbacks. Graham Elway. John Elway's son. That's awesome. That is super cool. It appears they have some like sons and stuff in this. 84 overall. 93 for Connor Cottrell. Scott is really good as well for the Raiders. Let's go see. Podlish. All these guys. Just some weird faces. Everything's weird in this. The top quarterbacks, though, about 94, Joe Ripkowski. Is this the guy? No, he's only been in the league for 4 years. I want to find Super Bowl. Someone told me in the last video that there is a way to see it. And they said something about legacy. So I want to go to league stats. We'll go to legacy leaderboard and go head coach Mike Mularkey. It looks like he won 0 Super Bowls. Super messed up, but it looks like he did. Okay, so when I looked at it, it said like under progression history, you could kind of see Super Bowls, but there's not like one particular team that I'm worried about. So we'll go to the legacy leaderboard, see like, I'll literally go through everything for you guys just because I want to make sure that you guys don't complain if I mess something up. Chad Ruby, who had the most wins? Career wins. It was Chad Ruby for the Texans. All these guys are like new coaches, which is kind of annoying. You could see all the guys who are winning. This doesn't really mean much to me because these are all just random coaches. The main thing we kind of wanted to see was the NFL records, like because these names, like how many wins Aaron Leary had, doesn't really mean anything to me. Nor should it probably mean anything to you. Flores is right there. NFL, let's see. I don't think postseason. Oh, playoff wins, Super Bowl wins. Okay, right there. Boom, Super Bowl wins. This is what I like to see because this is, if I go NFL, yeah, this is pretty much the only way that I can really see that it's going to work. So Super Bowl, Ravens won, it only shows that much. That's stupid, honestly. That's really, really dumb. I'm going to go to Legacy Leaderboard now to see if we can get something a little bit different under Legacy because I'd love to just be able to see the total Super Bowls for everyone. So if we go to Head Coach, in this situation, or we could go player, we go quarterbacks. Okay, this is kind of what I want to see. Darnold won 4, Brady won 6. Did anyone come close to winning more Super Bowls than Tom Brady? I don't think anybody won more. That is unfortunate because I was kind of hoping that Gradkowski guy would. Van Dyke, he had a pretty good kind of thing. The top legacy score, even beating Tom Brady though, is this guy. He had 15, he had 5 championships. Somehow he got above him. So he won 4 Super Bowls in terms of running backs. Legacy leaderboards, you have Cummings. He won 1 Super Bowl. Ezekiel Elliott is now 3rd. These guys all just smashed the legacy leaderboards. Zeke, he only won 1 Super Bowl. That's kind of surprising. Expecting a little bit more than that from a receiver. Antonio Brown appears to be the greatest receiver kind of in the generation. I don't know where our main guy is. I guess Legends kind of wouldn't be in the game. I'm not sure how this is all working. I don't really see a Jerry Rice in there. Who won Super Bowls here? It looked like the Seahawks. From what I'm seeing, like just context clues wise, Seahawks. Also the Chiefs. The Chiefs seem to have won a lot of Super Bowls. Just looking at the players and stuff, tight end, this stuff does not really matter to me one bit. It honestly doesn't. Okay, head coaches. Sean Payton, Ranson, the biggest. So Sean Payton had the best. He won 2. This Ranson guy won 3 Super Bowls. This stuff doesn't really mean much to me. I don't think we're going to find too much out of this owner. Okay, owners. I don't think owners change whatsoever. Seahawks, 6 Super Bowls. Packers, 4. I believe this is in like just the straight up seasons that we're going in. If we look down, teams that didn't win any in 30 years, the Titans did not seem to win 1 Super Bowl, which is kind of sickening. Kind of sad, but I'm pretty sure all the owners are the same, so it should be realistic. Looks like Allen for the Seattle Seahawks won that with 6 Super Bowls, 10 championships. I don't really know if there's anything else that I need to look at in this. This is 30 years in the future, guys. That's pretty much it for the video. If you guys could do me a huge favor though and drop a like. Also, if you could help me get to 350,000, hopefully we can hit it. If we hit it tonight, something crazy is gonna come tomorrow. I'll do something insane, and yeah, I will see you all next time.